And today at your nearby Thrifty drugstore, you'll find a tremendous value for smokers. Today at Thrifty, you can get a Ronson butane lighter, a $9.95 value, for only $5. It's the nationally advertised Ronson Standard Veriflame. And today, it costs only $5 at your nearby Thrifty drugstore.
KHJ weather.
Clear and sunny over this $1 million weekend. Gusty Canyon winds overnight low near 50 and a high tomorrow near 78. Currently to Balls Beach 66. Downtown 72 soulful degrees.
Double your savings, double and more. Get double the discounts at Thrifty drugstore. 93 KHJ $1 million weekend.
Humble Harve coming at you. At 610 KHJ, hello, happening time of the $1 million weekend. You just heard from Yanya Miles on Boss Radio.
Turn-on time is here, Camaro style. Lower, wider than any in its class. Standard 6 that's bold. Or call for a 350 cubic inch V8. Wild. Your Chevy dealers is where it's at.
Why don't you come on strong, come along and take a trip in style. In the Mod drive that's really gonna drive you wild. Camaro's on, better grooving now. Camaro madness is catching on.
Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer presents Anthony Quinn and Verna Lisi in a climactic meeting of male-female excitement. The 25th Hour, a love story that reaches across the battles and fury of war. The 25th Hour, in color.
Be sure to see the 25th Hour opening tonight exclusively at the Warner Theater in Hollywood.
KHJ Boss
Of the Real Don Steele Show just yesterday on Boss Radio, Penny Lane. Of course, it happened here on KHJ. 614 KHJ, happening time on $1 million weekend.
Lee Dorsey.
20 long miles from town, my old car broke down. The clutch is shot and the sun is so hot. Oh, what I'd give for coke. 19 miles from town, my old car broke down. The battery's dead, man, like I said, things would really go better with coke. With the sun so high up in the sky, and this car stopping over and over. If I get that far, I'm gonna trade this car for coke after coke after Coca-Cola. 18 miles from town, my old car broke down. The fan belt's slipping and the engines are missing. Things would really go better with coke.
And now, prepared exclusively for Humble Harve by the Gypsy, here is the astrological forecast for those of you born on this date.
Today, February 3rd, Aquarius. You're a born artist. Your sign rules hopes, wishes, and ambitions. And you make an excellent astrologer. And the star's destiny for you today, brother and sister, if you must travel, delay it till after tomorrow.
93 KHJ.
He's 5'2" and he's 6'4". He fights with missiles and with spears. He's all of 31 and he's only 17. He's been a soldier for 1,000 years. He's a Catholic, a Hindu, an atheist, a Jain, a Buddhist and a Baptist and a Jew. And he knows he shouldn't kill, and he knows he always will. Kill you for me, my friend, and me for you. And he's fighting for Canada, he's fighting for France, he's fighting for the USA. And he's fighting for the Russians, and he's fighting for Japan. And he thinks we'll put an end to war this way. And he's fighting for democracy, he's fighting for the Reds. He says it's for the peace of all. He's the one who must decide who's to live and who's to die. And he never sees the writing on the wall. But without him, how would Hitler have condemned him at Laval? Without him, Caesar would have stood alone. He's the one who gives his body as a weapon of the war. And without him, all this killing can't go on. He's the universal soldier, and he really is to blame. His orders come from far away no more. They come from here and there, and you and me. And brothers, can't you see? This is not the way we put the end to war.
One of the original Flower Children, Donovan. For the Flower Children of Los Angeles at 618 KHJ, happening time on $1 million weekend with your brother, Humble Harve.
Hey there, Georgie girl, pretty as a picture told you so.
Georgie girl. What a girl. She's got all the critics going wild. The New York Daily News calls her story a saucy swinger of a film. Star Lynn Redgrave is this year's darling. Irresistible raves the New York World Journal Tribune. Meet Georgie Girl, starring James Mason, Alan Bates, and Lynn Redgrave. Georgie Girl from Columbia Pictures. Suggested for mature audiences.
Be sure to see Georgie Girl now playing at theaters and drive-ins everywhere.
How many times have you paid good money for a so-called bargain that turned out to be a second-rate price leader? Well, we have some bargains for you that'll give you your money's worth. They're the Bargain Hunter Specials at your Ford dealer. Big, specially built, specially priced Fords. There's nothing second-rate or stripped down about these Bargain Hunter Specials. And if you're in the market for a truck, look at the Riverside Special F100 pickup. See your nearby Ford dealer now during his Bargain Hunter's white sale.
The Big 93.
Humble Harve on a fabulous Friday night. I do hope, baby, you're going to make it with me all the way till 9 o'clock on a fantastic $1 million weekend coming at you with the winners.
Last night your shadow fell upon my lonely room. I touched your golden hair and tasted your perfume. Your eyes were filled with love the way they used to be. Your gentle hand reached out to comfort me. Then came the dawn, and you were gone. You were gone, gone, gone. I had too much to drink last night, too much to drink. I'm not ready to face the light. I had too much to drink last night. Last night. The room was empty as I staggered from my bed. I could not bear the image racing through my head. You were so real that I could feel your eagerness. And when you raised your lips for me to kiss, came the dawn, and you were gone. You were gone, gone, gone. I had too much to drink last night, too much to drink. I'm not ready to face the light. I had too much to drink last night. Last night. I had too much to drink last night. Too much to drink. I'm not ready to face the light. I had too much to drink last night. Last night.
That's funny, baby. The same thing happened to me. Like the Cruz, I had too much to dream last night. 6:21 KHJ, happening time of the $1 million weekend. Brother Harve taking care of business like a young man showing on our Friday night on False Radio. The big Union Oil 76 Racing Team Sweepstakes gets underway next week. The Union Oil Phantom drivers will be looking for cars that carry the sign of the 76 Racing flag insignia. So join the 76 Racing Team. Get your free insignia now from your participating Union Oil dealer. If a Phantom driver spots your license number, it'll be entered in a free drawing for Union Oil Auto Script, good as cash, for products and services at Union Oil stations. $285 books of Auto Script given away each week. Winning license numbers will be posted at your Union Oil station.
At the Olympia Brewery, we talk a lot about the water because it's important. It's the water, the natural artesian water of Tumwater, that makes Olympia a really good beer. Ask for Oli, the beer brewed only with the water of Tumwater.
Olympia Brewing Company, Tumwater, Washington.
Humble Harve, 93 KHJ.
Boss Radio presenting the Hello Happening at the Hollywood Palladium, February 18th. Be first to call me on the boss line now, and you and a friend will be our guest, Hollywood 193-53. Come on, Motown.
Baby, I need your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Although you're never here, your voice I often hear. Another day, another night, I long to hold you tight, 'cause I'm so lonely. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Some say it's a sign of weakness for a man to beg. Then weak I'd rather be.
Oh, Tops, baby, I need your love. Got to have all your loving at 626 KHJ. Hello, happening time on $1 Million Weekend. And Brother Harve, TCB, for Dean. Are you ready for the savings that Sears record departments give you? Unbelievable savings that enable you to have the grooviest, most up-to-date record collection in Boss City. At Sears, you pay only $1.99 for monaural, $2.79 for stereo, and dig this selection. All the latest releases, such as Donovan's Mellow Yellow, 98.6 by Keith, Paint Me a Picture by Gary Lewis, Nancy Sinatra's Sugar, the Blues Magoos with Psychedelic Lollipop, and Standing Room Only by the T.J. Brass, and of course, let's not forget Robert W. Morgan's friends and yours, the Monkees, with their fabulous new release, More of the Monkees. Now, you can afford to own every one of these albums. All you do is shop at any Sears record department. You only pay $1.99 for monaural, $2.79 for stereo. Make it on down to Sears and start your record collection today. You'll find fantastic savings and selections, too. Sears, where you'll always find plenty of free parking.
KHJ weather.
For Los Angeles, clear and sunny over this $1 Million Weekend with gusty canyon winds and an overnight low tonight of 50, high tomorrow near 78. Right now, downtown, 72. Soulful degrees.
93 KHJ Golden.
Here they come, baby. The Blood Brothers on the $1 Million Weekend. And you know, baby, that Humble Harve is bringing them to you. Because it's got to be Boss Radio all the way, where the heavyweights congregate.
Under my thumb, the girl who once had me down. Under my thumb, the girl who once pushed me around. It's down to me. The difference in the clothes she wears down to me. The change has come and she's under my thumb. Ain't it the truth? Under my thumb, the squirmy dog who's just had her day. Under my thumb, a girl who has just changed her ways. It's down to me. Yes, it is the way she does just what she's so down to me. The change has come. She's under my thumb. It's all right. Under my thumb, signing me, cat of a girl. Under my thumb, she's the sweetest pet in the world. It's down to me. The way she talks when she's spoken to, down to me. The change has come. She's under my thumb. Take it easy, baby. It's down to me. Oh, yeah. The way she talks when she's spoken to, down to me. The change has come. She's under my thumb. Yeah, it's all right. Under my thumb, her eyes are just kept to herself. Under my thumb, well, I can still look at someone else. It's down to me. Oh, that's what I say. The way she talks when she's spoken to, down to me. The change has come. She's under my thumb. Say, it's all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Much More Music on $1 Million Weekend, presented by
KHJ Los Angeles.
6:30 in Big Los Angeles. KHJ, hello, happening time on $1 Million Weekend. And Brother Humble Harve, happening for you and you. And especially you, baby. You, Mary.
Every time I think that I'm the only one who's lonely, someone calls on me. And every now and then I punch. When big desire is the fire in the eyes of pigs whose sickness is the game they play. And when the masquerade is played, the neighbor folks make jokes at who is most to blame today. And then along comes Mary. And does she want to set him free and let him see reality from where she got a name? And will they struggle much until that touch, a tender touch of her will make them not the same? When we went out to show out to lunch, now my empty cup is as sweet as the punch. And when the morning of the mornings past the gas and lights of kids are flung across the stars, the psychodramas and the dramas, young songs are ever sung and hung upon the scars. And then along comes Mary. And does she want to see the stains and the remains of all the pain she left the night before? Oh, will their winking eyes reflect the lies and make them realize their original life was sight no more? When we went out to lunch, now my empty cup is as sweet as the punch. Sweet as the punch. Sweet as the punch. Sweet as the punch. Sweet as the punch.
Very, Mary, quite contrary how your garden grows. You heard it on Boss Radio at KHJ. Hello, happening time on $1 Million Weekend. I got 633 from the Association and Brother Humble Harve.
Screen horror from 20th Century Fox. Prehistoric women and the Devil's Own. Brave the lash of the savage love goddess, ruler of the prehistoric women. Then a new kind of shock as you join Academy Award winner Joan Fontaine in The Devil's Own. Expect the unexpected when you see Prehistoric Women and The Devil's Own, both in gripping, dripping color.
Have mercy, baby. See Prehistoric Women and the Devil's Own together in color now, playing at theaters and drive-ins everywhere.
A wonderful dinner is more than the foods and sauces. It means that the cook has used time and experience to give you pleasure. True of Miller High Life beer, too. Naturally brewed from the very finest ingredients, Miller High Life has the distinctive flavor and goodness that comes only from heritage and tradition. No wonder millions more are asking for Miller High Life. It's the champagne of bottled beer. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee.
Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee.
Humble Harve, 93 KHJ.
Boss Radio presenting a wild hello happening at the Hollywood Palladium February 18th. Win a ticket for you and a friend. Be first to call up Boss Line.
You got that kind of loving, make a man lose his mind. You got that little something, make me know that you're mine. You're looking good. You know you're looking so good. You're looking good. Look like they told me that you would. All right. When you call my name now, then call me Mr. Clean.
looking good. Ho, doing the Boogaloo on Boss Radio at 636 KHJ. Hello Happening Time on $1 Million Weekend. And congratulations to another Holo Happening winner, Reva Siegel of Los Angeles. She and her friend get to go with Humble Harve February the 18th.
Doing what it should do. Flowing smoothly, quietly, efficiently, powerfully. STP oil treatment. All through your engine. Friction goes way down. Power goes way up. STP oil treatment. Smooth, quiet, power. STP oil treatment. At service stations, everywhere. STP oil treatment.
Get set for the scene at the Hollywood Palladium, February 18th. It's KHJ's Hello Happening, and admission is free to Boss Radio winners only. You and a friend will be there if you're first to call the Boss line at the sound of the Humble Harve Singers. And dig, on Humble Harve's show, you've got 4 times as many chances to win. So call when you hear him sing out his name.
And I'll see you at the happening, baby. It's gonna be a complete other thing.
93 KHJ, $1 Million Weekend.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above and a thing called love. Let me tell you about the stars in the sky and a girl and a guy and the way they could kiss on a night like this. When I look into your big brown eyes, it's so very plain to see that it's time you learn about the facts of life, starting from A to Z. Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above and a thing called love. Yeah! When I look into your big brown eyes, it's so very plain to see that it's time you learn about the facts of life, starting from A to Z. Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above and a thing called love. Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees about the birds and the
It's 20 minutes before 7. This is Marv Howard, KHJ 2020 News. Leaders of the U.S. Moonshot program have ordered current production to go ahead despite the flash fire that killed the 3 astronauts. At the Washington News Conference just concluded, a space agency official revealed the men died of asphyxiation in their fire-engulfed capsule after vainly struggling to escape it. He said 2 investigators have not yet determined exactly what started the fatal blaze. Nutmeg trippers on the increase. A report and that of Extra Sports upcoming on KHJ 2020 News.
Bonds and shopping bank where extras are yours at no extra cost. No extra cost. A little extra quality, a little extra care. At Bonds and shopping bank, the extras are there.
Bonds and shopping bag markets are where you get those delicious Oh Boy fresh frozen stuffed potato boats made of prime fresh potatoes. Oh Boy peels each potato and mashes it with fine herbs and seasonings and tops it with aged cheddar cheese or pure sour cream and chives. Then Oh Boy fresh freezes all this goodness in specially designed aluminum boats. All you do is pop them in the oven, then serve them piping hot. Remember, Oh Boy fresh frozen stuffed potato boats are made of prime fresh potatoes, fresh frozen in specially designed aluminum boats. Oh Boy frozen stuffed potato boats, so easy to serve and so good to eat. Get some next time you're at Bonds and Shopping Bag. Pacific Palisades protest reported a success. With the story now, KHJ Mobile News man Bill Brown.
A tiny group of Pacific Palisades children are the victors, and the great big state highway department admits defeat. The placard-carrying children had picketed for almost 1 week in a battle to prevent the state from tearing down a pedestrian bridge over Pacific Coast Highway, one of their favorite routes to the beach over the busy Coast Highway. Well, the highway department was about to bring in the demolition equipment until an army of children carrying balloons and signs began their protest march. The bridge will stay. This is Bill Brown for 2020 News.
University of California Regents met in a dead-end emergency session today and voted to postpone consideration of a tuition until the regular meeting at Santa Barbara later this month, according to Assembly Speaker Jess Unruh.
Positive that as of this moment there are not enough votes on the Regents to impose tuition. Whether they can get the votes or not between now and the next 2 weeks, I do not know, but I do know as of now there are not nearly enough votes there to impose tuition.
Outside the Regents meeting, a big rally with Bob Brengler of the California Federation of Students telling 2020 News.
We'd like to see some student representation on the Regents meetings to choose a new president of the university. We think we have a voice in this. It's important for us. We think we should be there.
The district attorney's office has refused to issue a complaint against Sunset Strip Coffee House owner Al Mitchell, arrested Wednesday on suspicion of statutory rape. The 17-year-old girl in question had been lying about the incident, reported Mitchell's attorney, Marvin Kahn.
She did tell them that on Thursday night she had been at the Fifth Estate and Al Mitchell had made her go home because she appeared to be under the influence of some narcotic and that she was angry at him, and that's why she made the statement.
America's foremost authority on LSD is UCLA Professor J. Thomas Ungerleider, or is it Dr. Timothy Leary? Hear them both as Art Kevin examines the hallucination generation all day Sunday on 2020 News. The use of nutmeg to trip out is getting a play also. Roger Pro reports on that from Fresno.
Well, the nutmeg kick is here. 4 girls at a local junior high school brought several cans of the seasoning to class yesterday and sniffed instead of studied. One girl became hysterical in class. Another ran screaming from the cafeteria at lunchtime, claiming her hamburger was trying to devour her. Another girl became violently ill. School authorities say the girls tried the experiment after reading about it in a local newspaper. Nutmeg reportedly gives hallucinatory effects similar to LSD if inhaled in great quantity. In Fresno, this is Roger Pro for KHJ 2020 News.
KHJ headlines by Dateline. Mexico City. 4 newborn girls, the survivors of Mexico's first quintuplets, were rushed by ambulance to Mexico City tonight from the rude peasant hut, where they were born by candlelight on a makeshift bed of branches. The body of the 5th baby, also a girl, lay in a shoebox on the earthen floor of the hut to await burial. Doctors of the Social Security Hospital in Mexico City report the 4 surviving girls are in good condition. After their birth, the babies were placed in a wooden box hanging from the ceiling of the hut to keep them as warm as possible. New York City. The 4 surviving members of the Quints, born to Mrs. Lionel Harris of Brooklyn, are reported doing well, but it will be quite a while before they can go home.
KHJ, Danny Baxter, Sports.
Florida's Tom Weisskopf leads the Bob Hope Desert Classic by a single stroke after 3 rounds of play with a 2:10 total, but it may be the state of Minnesota that will take credit for Weisskopf's fast improvement of late on the links. Minnesota contributed the one vital ingredient which usually marks success on the PGA Tour for any young golfer, a happy marriage. Weisskopf's new mate, Jean, a year ago was Miss Minnesota, a winner of the Best Talent Award in the Miss America pageant, and with a personality that, believe me, more than matches her remarkable beauty. Jean Weisskopf, like Mrs. Billy Casper and so many other wives of the touring professionals, watches her husband's protein diet like a hawk. Now, Tom Weisskopf, as a result, has admitted to KHJ Sports that he has had more strength, more stamina since being married. Chichi Rodriguez is a stroke back, Billy Casper, Jack Nicklaus 2, Arnold Palmer is 3 strokes back, but Weisskopf is in the best position of his young career to earn his first PGA tournament victory. Now, along Highway 111 from Palm Springs to Indio, billboard advertising tells of the romance of the date. It's a story of a fruit which flourishes and produces best when mated. It appears Tom Weisskopf, the Desert Classic third-round leader, has read that story. From Palm Springs, that's sports the way I see it. Danny Baxter for KHJ 2020 News.
Remember when grapefruit was just for breakfast? Not anymore. Not since Canada Dry took the plain old grapefruit and blended it into one of the most sophisticated soft drinks around. The Canada Dry Wink Grapefruit Drink. Canada Dry took the sharpness out of grapefruit, the pulp, peel, pits, and spurt in the eye, too. But Canada Dry left in all the true fruit, grapefruit goodness and added its exclusive pinpoint carbonation, just the right amount of tiny, lively, long-lasting bubbles. You'll find Wink the sassy one at your neighborhood Vons and shopping bag markets. Pick up a carton tonight. Wink, the perfect thirst cutter any time of day, and after dark, well, why should lemons and limes have all the fun? Save on genuine Color Flight Melmac dinnerware by Lennox, only at Vons and shopping bag. This first week, 33 cents brings you a regular 77-cent decorated dinner plate with every $3 purchase. Start your set at Vons and shopping bag now.
KHJ weather.
Just ahead of much more music and humble Harve. Look for clear skies and gusty canyon winds. Low tonight 50, high tomorrow 78. Here in Hollywood now 67 degrees. This is Marv Howard.
93 KHJ, $1 Million Weekend. Doo-lang, doo-lang, doo-lang. Doo-lang, doo-lang. He's so fine. Doo-lang, doo-lang, doo-lang. She were mine. Doo-lang, doo-lang, doo-lang. That handsome boy over there. Doo-lang, doo-lang. One with the wavy hair. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna make him mine. Be the envy of all the girls. It's just a matter of time. He's a soft-spoken guy. Also seems kind of shy. Makes me wonder if I should even give him a try. But then again, he can't shine. He can't shine away forever. And I'm gonna make him mine. If it takes me forever. He's so fine. Oh, yeah. Gotta be mine. Oh, yeah. Sooner or later. Oh, yeah. I hope it's not later. Oh, yeah. We've got to get together. Oh, yeah. The sooner the better. Oh, yeah. I just can't wait. I just can't wait to be held in his arms. If I were a queen. And he asked me to leave my throne. I'd do anything that he asked. Anything to make him my own. For he's so fine. So fine. So fine.
So fine, just like Uncle 31. Look out for the chiffons. At 6:49 KHJ, hello, happening time on a $1 Million Weekend with your brother, Humble Harve, and everyone saves at Ted Green's anniversary party. One proof, each and every new Impala is discounted from $500 to $700 off the regular sticker price. How's that for savings? What's more, there are door prizes, gifts, refreshments by der Wiener Schnitzel, and an exclusive Camaro contest for every new and used car customer. So come on over and join Ted Green's anniversary celebration. Bring the kids, too. Now through February 12th at Ted Green's Chevrolet, 23505 South Hawthorne Boulevard, near US 101 in Torrance.
Some kids will try anything for kicks, a hopped-up car, an innocent girl, maybe even murder.
Run him off the road, Duke! Run him off the road! Go!
MGM presents Hot Rods to Hell. No limit, no limit, no limit to their lust for danger.
Go! Go!
Hot Rods to Hell. In color.
Oh, mercy. See all the exciting action out at theater or drive-in near YOU.
Humble Harve, 93 KHJ.
Boss Radio featuring Robert W. in De Morgan. Try him out tomorrow morning. He'll get you up out of that sack and off your back.
Kiss me each morning for $1 million years. Hold me each evening at your side. Tell me you'll love me for $1 million
a morning kiss. Soften my dreams with your sigh. Tell me you love me for a million years. Then if it don't work out, then if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. Must go. I won't tell you no, just so that we can say we tried. Tell me you love me for a million years. Then if it don't work out, then if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye.
Oh, reminded me so much of a fabulous yesteryear, yesterday's newspaper opening up wide with the casinos. Everyone. At KHJ, hello, happening time. I got 653 on $1 million weekend, and congratulations now to another humble Harve happening winner. This time, Jody Prater of Glendale. She and a friend get to go with me to the Hello Happening.
When beer can't make it, man, I get the brew that can. I know I won't run short. Get me that twist cap port. Country club is for me. I dig malt liquor. Oh, I dig malt liquor. The message that I get is one I won't forget. I dig malt liquor. Country club is for me. Country club malt liquor in the twist cap quart. Man, it rocks.
It says a little something, doesn't it? Here's a reminder from the KHJ boss jocks to make it to the greatest rummage sale in the world, February 11th and 12th at 1000 South Brand in Glendale. Yes, baby. 657 KHJ. Hello, happening time on $1 million weekend. And my brothers come to call to take care of business with you and you. And especially you.
I'm giving you a piece of my mind. There's no charge of any kind. Try a very simple test. You should simply trace your steps and think back, back a little bit, baby. Back, back. All right. Think, think back, baby. Think back a bit, girl. Think back, baby. Tell me who's fault is that, baby. Tell me who's fault is that, baby. Think about a year ago. How we lived, I'll never know. Counting people for a dime. Here's another piece of my mind. Think back, back a little bit, baby. Back, back. All right. Think back, baby. Think back a bit, girl. Think back, baby. Tell me whose fault is that, babe? Take a look inside yourself. You're not really someone else. Still, I am the same old me. You say I lack maturity, but think back, back a little bit, baby. Back, back. All right. We're not children anymore. We don't need to play with toys. Take a look and you will find. Just getting old before your time. Just think back, back a little bit, baby. Back, back. All right. Think back, baby. Think I said back a bit, girl. Think back, baby. Tell me whose fault is that, baby? Tell me whose fault is that, baby? I said, think you better think back a little bit. Think what about last year, the year before? You promised me so much. Think.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to $1 Million Weekend with the greatest hits of all time, presented by
KHJ Los Angeles.
7 o'clock in Big Los Angeles. Your brother Humble High with another big soul hour. Plenty power from Boss Radio on a Friday night that's destined to go down in history.
Rescue me, or take me in your arms. Rescue me. I want your tender charm, 'cause I'm lonely and I'm blue. I need you and your love too. Come on and rescue me. Come on, baby, and rescue me. Come on, baby, and rescue me. 'Cause I need you by my side. Can't you see that
baby. Fontella Bass, that hard-working fox, baby. Land it to you on a $1 million weekend at 703 KHJ. Hello, happening time of the brand new Humble Heart Show, baby. Rescue me with some red-blooded American male. Please try and do that.
Most automakers produce a dizzying amount of cars to choose from. Volkswagen, the fourth largest automaker in the world, has only 5 cars in its line. 5. And they're all available right now. The Bug for getting from here to there. The Carmen Ghia for getting there in style. The Bus for getting there with 9 people and a lot of luggage. The Squareback for getting there with 5 people and a little less luggage. And the Fastback for getting there fast. So when we say we have a Volkswagen for everyone, we're not handing you a big line.
The National Hot Rod Association's 7th Annual Winter Nationals, absolutely the finest drag racing event in the West, is coming your way February 3rd through the 5th at the L.A. County Fairgrounds in Pomona. Literally every famous dragster and experimental stalker will be in action. Qualifying on Friday, class eliminations featuring the fantastic funny cars on Saturday, and a full day of champions on Sunday. Gates open at 6 a.m. February 3rd through the 5th, L.A. County Fairgrounds in Pomona.
Humble Harve, 93 KHJ.
Boss Radio presenting the Humble Hive Show from 6 till 9 nightly like it is right now, baby. Call me on the boss line now. Hollywood 1-9353, and you'll get tickets.
I've never seen this side of you before, till now. Never knew that you could feel this way, till now. After all the time we spent together, just doesn't seem fair at all. No fair at all. Never seen the moonlight in your hair till now. Never heard the sweet things you would say till now. After all the time we spent together, just doesn't seem fair at all. No fair at all. After all the time we spent together, just doesn't seem fair. No fair at all. No fair at all. No fair at all. No fair at
The association, baby, that's going to happen big. A big-time ballot from Boss Radio. No fair at all. They sure know how to work it well. 707 KHJ, hello, happening time on $1 million weekend and a brand new Humble Hive Show for the brothers and sisters of the underground. Congratulations to Eric Templin of Orange. Another winner, a Humble Hive happening winner. He'll get to be with me and a friend of his, too, at the Big Hello Happening February the 18th. You're looking for just the right touch to add beauty and sparkle to your room? Well, then stop in today at your nearby thrifty drugstore, where you can get colonial-style table lamps, a $3.99 value for only $2.99. They're gleaming glass lamps with a rich cut glass look in cranberry and white, and they are UL approved. And see them today. Colonial-style table lamps, only $2.99 at all thrifty drugstores where low discount prices, plus blue chip stamps, add up to double discounts for you.
KHJ weather.
Clear and sunny over this $1 million weekend with gusty canyon winds. Overnight low near 15, a high tomorrow near 78. Right now at the Balls Beach, 66. In the Valley, 73. Downtown, 68. Soulful $1 million weekend degrees.
Double your savings, double and more. Get double the discounts at thrifty drugstores.
93 KHJ, $1 million weekend.
Come on right here.
the Texas toughie. He knows how to get it said, baby. He said, hey, you want to know how to hold a woman? All you got to do is treat her right.
All right.
Come on.
Hey! Oh, you're looking good, baby. I want to tell you a story every man ought to know. If you want a little loving, you gotta start real slow. She's gonna love you tonight now, if you just treat her right now. Oh, squeeze her real gentle, gotta make her feel good. Tell her that you love her like you know you should. 'Cause if you don't treat her right, she won't love you tonight. If you practice my method just as hard as you can, you're gonna get her, 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 you're gonna get her.